July 20th, 2022. If you'd all please rise and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Item number 1 tonight is approval of the minutes of our July 6th meeting.
I saw no corrections.
Nor did I. I'll make a motion that we approve the minutes from the July 6th commission meeting.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Item 2 is open sealed bids for requests for proposals for wayfinding signs. We didn't get any, did we?
No, we didn't see any.
Okay.
So that leaves us with the opportunity to now go out and procure some quotes, I believe. We'll work with Tina and go out and procure some quotes, see if we can get that work done.
Sounds like a great plan.
Okay.
Yeah. We need a motion to have you do that?
I don't know. Do we need a motion? Okay, I'll make a motion that we acknowledge that no bids were received. And that will go out to, for quotes.
And I'll second that.
Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Item 3, Super Service Award, Shani Wilson.
Thank you. So I'm honored to say that Chief Montoya and his crew were honored for this month. And this is what was said about them. The crew and the chief volunteer for this job. I cannot tell you how proud I am of this group. They show up day and many times in the middle of the night to help us and keep us safe. I truly feel they do not get enough recognition or thank yous, but they are the very best. So I'd like to invite them up here.
Thank you.
Gift card, certificates. You get me, not Tina, and we're gonna take a picture as well.
Yeah, we're gonna put him in the back. He's got a Price City uniform.
You're welcome to say something.
Matt wants to say. Thank you, commissioners. Thanks everybody for the support. As I've said before, and I've said in the past, that it's tough to be a volunteer these days. So the efforts that go behind our operation with the men and women on our department is crucial. I mean, we've been really successful this year. We've had a few good incidents, nothing like we did last year, but they step up to the plate every time and come home safe, and I appreciate that. I want to end it by encouraging people to come out and volunteer. There's a lot of pride behind it, and we still need help. So, Zach.
Thanks.
No, thank you guys.
Thank you.
It's a privilege for us to be able to say thanks each month, so good job. Item 4 is Miss Carbon County Yearly Recap. Kelly, or Kylie, I guess it is.
Gonna delegate.
They're all going to come up and talk like you did last time. When you talk, can all of you tell us your name?
Hi, I am your Little Miss Carbon County Evie Leonard. I am your Junior Miss Carbon County Berkeley Brady. I'm the Miss Teen Royalty Attendant Tiana Peacock. I'm the Miss Teen Attendant Cameron Franson. I am Miss Teen Carbon County Ivy Teacher. I'm Miss Carbon County's Attendant Emily Elliott. And I am your Miss Carbon County Kate Anderson.
It's like you're going to get your picture taken.
Like, that's not happened before, huh?
Go ahead and pull it down.
I really enjoy the service projects and helping the ribbon cuttings. I also really liked helping Santa and serving breakfast and helper. My favorite parade was in Schofield for the 4th of July. I am grateful for everything I was able to be a part of this year. Thank you.
Okay. My favorite part was the Kiwanis kids. So they had Kids Day, the Duck Race, and Christmas. My favorite was Christmas because we got to deliver presents to people in need, and it was super fun, and we got a shop for, it was like Secret Santa, and it was super fun. So I'm your junior Miss Berkeley Brady, and I have loved serving this year in Carbon County. My favorite part of this year has to be the Kiwanis Kids Day. I love the raffle tickets mainly, and definitely giving out prizes. I've had so much fun to promote my service project this year, which is #SocialMediaSmart. Oh, I got my bracelet. And by doing that, I did Tip Tuesdays, where I would share like some safety tips. And thank you guys for supporting.
So this year I've just been able to support the royalty in any way I can because I'm the attendant. And some of my favorite things that I was able to do is go to the Schofield Parade and the Light Parade. And another thing that we were able to do is help with the Renaissance Fair, which was really fun experience. I think the best service project we were able to do was with the Kiwanis Day Sub for Santa. We were able to go and shop for children in our community who don't have a lot for Christmas, and we were able to get gifts for them and then wrap presents and deliver it to them, and that was really rewarding, knowing that we were helping our community. And I just love being here in Carbon County. It's a place I want to be for the rest of my life, and I just love all of my royalty sisters and all of the experiences that I've had. Thank you very much.
I'm Cameron Franson. I was your other Miss Teen attendant. I have absolutely loved serving this year with everybody, and I love supporting Ivy and everything that she did. I definitely love being able to serve Carbon County, like, oh my gosh, I forgot what it's called, but we got to shop for the kids with Kiwanis and help them get things. What? Oh, Secret Santa. I love helping get things for them, and just having a good time with everybody, and going to the parades were so fun. And I'm just so sad that we have to end this year, but thank you so much for supporting us.
Hi, I'm Ivy Beach, your current Miss Teen Carbon County, and I am so grateful that I got to serve this year and serve Carbon County. But I have also loved promoting my platform, Kindness and Noticing Differences, and I loved reading my book at all the schools, and I wrote and illustrated it. Wow, wrote and illustrated the book and read it at the schools. I love seeing the little kids' faces light up. It was just such a happy moment for me, seeing my hard work. And thank you guys for supporting us. It really means a lot.
Hi, I'm Emily Elliott. I'm Miss Carbon County's attendant. First of all, this year was outstanding. Our royalty got to do a lot of things. My favorite thing was helping with the Kiwanis radio auction. Just to hear people call in and donate and buy stuff so then we could give back to people was awesome. It's been great to go to all the Helper First Fridays. We've had a blast. I love the bounce houses personally. We all just got in there and jumped around like we were kids. It was amazing. And everyone came to that. It was always fun. They had a theme every other night. Like one of them was Pet Day, and they bring animals, and I had a blast. I just wanted to say thank you guys for letting us be a part of the community and a royalty as a whole.
Hi, I am your Miss Carbon County, Peyton Anderson. Before I say anything else, I have these car stickers that I would like to give you guys. They are from Marriage to the Possible. Took a long time to get here, but I finally got them. I have enjoyed this year so much. It has, oh my gosh, it's been absolutely amazing. I'm gonna try not to cry either, because these girls are absolutely astonishing in everything that they do and they've done for this community just this year. I have so many things that we have done, and there's so many things I could tell you, but my one favorite thing out of everything is going to the schools and speaking with the 5th graders at Castle Heights. Seeing their faces light up was absolutely amazing. To talk about my platform and really get on their level and have them understand everything and what I went through and the same things that could happen to them, like, it's so much fun, and it really like warms your heart to just see all of them like really pay attention to you, even if it's just because they like the crown. It's still so exciting to watch their little faces and just hear everything about them and what they learned just from you. The parades have been amazing. They are super hot, but they are so much fun. We have Wellington Days coming up actually this weekend, and I'm very excited for it. But this year has been absolutely amazing, and we couldn't have done it without you guys. So I'm very thankful for you guys' support and everything that we've done.
Well, thank all of you for representing the county in all that you've done this past year. That's a good program, and we're happy to support you. And you represent us very well.
You are also invited to our missing team is August 13th. So August 12th.
Okay.
You are invited.
Great.
Thank you very much for coming tonight. Item number 5 is ratification of a contract with J.K. Allred Construction for the Carbon County Bear Fire mitigation work in Spring Canyon and Bear Canyon. So these bids were opened in our last meeting. The engineers and staff reviewed those, and it's been determined that J.K. Allred Construction was the low bid. And so the contracts were signed, and we just need to ratify those contracts that have already been signed and put in place.
I don't have any questions.
Nor do I. I'll go ahead and make a motion then that we ratify the contract with Allred Construction for the Carbon County Bear Fire mitigation work in Spring Canyon and Bear Canyon.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Item 6, consideration and possible adoption of Ordinance 561, a change to the Carbon County zoning district map from mining and grazing to rural residential 5 acre or RR5 on parcel 2A-1076-0000 for Grant Rowley Trust. Todd, do you want to help us with this one?
So the Grant Rowley Trust applied for a zone change. This parcel is located on Consumers Road, about 5 miles west of Highway 6, close to the Wildcat loadout. So the request was for rural residential 5 acres. They wanted to build a cabin. The mining and grazing zone doesn't allow for residential use or cabins or anything like that. I recommended to the Planning Commission a negative recommendation. They reviewed it. They agreed with that. We don't have any utilities out there. We don't have any services, to have residential dwellings out there. So the Planning Commission gave it a negative recommendation for it. And so that's what's before you now is the proposed zone change.
Yeah, so I sat in on the meeting with them, and it appeared like it would probably not be a good idea to have cabins out where we have no utilities, mostly drinking water.
Was it just the one resident on a larger parcel of land that wanted to have a cabin home placed out there?
Yeah.
Were there any other inquiries?
There wasn't any other, and we explained to them, if we go down to 5 acres, you could at some point theoretically divide it, into 5 acre lots if you had all the utilities and everything else there. So we told them camping is, a permitted use. You can pull a trailer down, you can camp, you could utilize it for whatever you want. You just couldn't build a structure to live in the mining and grazing zone. So with some of the things that have come forward, we want to, if they ask for a request for a 5 acre, it could go down to something as small as that. And that's something that, based on our general plan and that we have, that's not an area we want to see growth right now. There's other areas in the county we'd rather see the growth.
Have any questions for Todd?
If a zone were approved, would that automatically allow them to build a cabin there, or would they still have to come in and permit the home, which would then be denied because there's no utilities? Because that's an area where it's close enough to town. Maybe we would require water, sewer, power to be brought to the area in order to build a home.
Yeah, so if it was approved for a residential zone, like the 5 acre zone, so yeah, they would have to have, the water. They would have to have some type of septic system out there, have the power available. Those things would have to be available in order to move forward with it on a residential home or a cabin in this instance.
Do you know if the owner was willing to go and foot that expense of adding utilities, or
no?
Were they?
He wanted to just tie on the transmission line to bring the power down from the transmission line to his structure is what he wanted to do.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess it's high enough in elevation above the valley floor that the water systems in the valley cannot hydraulically lift the water up to that elevation. And it's a long ways from the water lines.
So he would need a pump station, kind of like Kenilworth. It would need a pump station and a tank above it.
Yes.
Sounds like the Planning and Zoning Board kind of analyzed this very well, and I have no further questions.
Okay. I entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion that if we're not adopting ordinance 561, do we just deny the request, or how does that work?
We deny it.
Okay, I'll make a motion that we deny the request for changing the from mining and grazing to rural residential 5 acre on parcel 2A-1076-0000.
I'll second that motion.
Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Doesn't carry. It was denied. Item 7 is a resolution number 2022-01, authorizing cross appeals of state tax commission decisions on centrally assessed property. Lynn, do you want to take that one?
Sure. Carbon County historically has gotten quite a bit of money from centrally assessed properties. And a number of the companies are contesting their 2022 assessment. Carbon County would like to participate in the, when they contest the assessment with the State Tax Commission, Carbon County would like to participate in that hearing. And in order to do that, the commissioners need to authorize our attorney, who is Thomas Peters, to do a cross appeal so that we will have a say in that and hopefully can influence the outcome.
Do you want to talk to, if you could, about the need and what these appeals are, what these companies are trying to request?
So the companies are trying to request that their properties have been overvalued, and so they're trying to request a decrease in the property value, which would then decrease their centrally assessed property tax. The problem is, historically, we've gotten a lot of money from these centrally assessed companies, and when they do this, it has a big impact on the county. So we would like to be proactive and do what we can in order to have an outcome that's beneficial to the county.
I might mention this, this is in reference to Pacific Corp and Union Pacific Railroad.
Those two, plus there's a number of others that have been added. And item 3 on the resolution also allows that if other companies subsequently contest their assessment, that Carbon can then cross appeal on those as well.
So these properties are ones that the state assesses. It's not the county. And like you're saying, that they keep lowering and lowering the value of those assets that these big companies have, which pushes more of the responsibility onto the homeowners in the valley. So we're aggressively trying to do everything we can to make sure the values stay up on those big companies. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Any more discussion? I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion that we approve resolution number 2022-01 for the cross appeals of the State Tax Commission decisions on centrally assessed property.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Item 8 is consideration and possible approval of a Carbon County credit card for Bill Heath. So Bill Heath is working in the maintenance department under Barry Horsley and has brought some real good value to the county, and this will allow him to actually make purchases for maintenance items that need to go into our facilities without going through a bigger process of getting materials picked up. So I think it'll be a real value to us for him not having to wait to purchase stuff.
I agree that there's a lot of value there, and I'll make a motion that we approve a Carbon County credit card for Bill Heath.
And I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 I'll make a motion that we adjourn.
We're adjourned? Nope. You got a question? Yeah, you come on up.
Thank you. My name's David Gellin. I'm a county resident. I also happen to be commander of the American Legion Post. I continue to get calls regarding flags, good and bad. And I asked the commission to ensure that public buildings that belong to the county have appropriate serviceable flags. The county building being one. The senior center, where you have, well, seniors coming and going, and your event center. I know the winds are atrocious in most areas, but I'm also responsible for the flag at the Helper Veteran Monument Memorial. And if I can keep that one up myself, I'm sure the county can figure out how to do that for its buildings where you have public venues and the county residents. So it's a plea to please have whoever are the stewards for those buildings or flags in general, keep those in good service. Otherwise, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you, David.
Thank you.
Good heads up. We'll work on that.
Well, I get calls. It's like, can you do something about it? And post office. I don't know if you know about the post office. They had some problems. So one of the employees decided to verbally say something inappropriate, and it went to the IG's office. And it came back downhill, and the flag is now appropriate. I don't want to do the IG thing. I'm just asking because I get phone calls too, but I also see it every time I drive up there. And I'm sure everybody else does. Anybody who goes there or visits the detectives from the sheriff's department or any of the other issues. So I think it's a good thing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.